Welcome. You are now tuned in with Eyesonpodium podcast. This is episode 66. I'm here with my brother, Coach Chris. I am HB the Realtor. NBA in-season tournament was this week. Was yesterday. It is this week. It's still going on. So we're gonna discuss that. Before we get into everything, appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe. The fam is growing and all that good stuff.
Before we start, I have a extremely important.
You got an important announcement? What's your announcement, bro? What's your announcement?
Henny is fired.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out of it. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go charm my ring, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gon' be low-key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, eyes on podium. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. Yeah. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium.
My bad. I was jamming. We really got the best. We really got the best intro music online, and that's a fact.
Ever.
And that's a fact. Shout out to UE. Shout out to Keith UE for the intro. We got to keep shining him out because it's elite. Bro, let's jump right into it, bro. Are the Knicks pretenders or are they contenders? Y'all seen what happened against the Bucks? Bucks put up 146. They shot so many threes. I feel like they still shooting threes. Knicks walked in with the number one defense. Number one in points allowed. I don't know where they stand at now.
They're number 3 now.
Internet was going crazy again last night. Quentin Grimes, the Knicks fans want to trade him. You already know what's happening. You already know I already sent the DM to the front office like, yo, make sure you go get OG. You heard? Go get OG. He don't want to be in Toronto. It's too cold. It's cold in New York too, but
I know. I'm about it there.
Yeah, bro. What was your take on this game, bro? How you feel? I'm hurt.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough loss. I mean, going into the game, like you said, the Knicks had the number one defense, allowing 107.5 points a game, I believe, and there was no recipe for them to win, giving up 146 points.
Zero.
The Knicks stayed in the game up until the third quarter. Is when they started to lose it. I felt like they started rushing a little bit. They weren't. Their pace wasn't the same. They started getting silly turnovers, and the Bucks were just capitalizing. So, very, very tough loss, and it was hard for them to recover after that. Julius Randle, he had a hell of a game, but there were certain points in the game where I started feeling like he was trying to like force it,
play hero ball.
But yeah, he was trying to force it. He had it going, but then it was like, then he just started trying to bully Giannis, and it was like he couldn't bully Giannis. But there was a play, it was a really good play, which I think he got an and one, but it was a play where he didn't have the ball in his hands. I think him and Brunson ran a pick and roll.
Yeah, the give and go.
Right. He caught it at the top, and he got right to the rim.
Right.
Right. And that's how he needs to see. He needs to let the game come to him like that. Once he starts with the bully ball and looking like a bull in a china shop, that is when it makes it harder because everybody's standing around. There's no ball movement. Everybody's stagnant, and then you're making it so easy to guard you.
I feel like
so easy to guard y'all.
I feel like Randall. I felt like Giannis couldn't guard Randall yesterday. But at the end of the day, threes is more than twos. And I don't know what the coaching game plan was for them to put up only 17 threes. They put up 23 threes, the Knicks did, and the Bucks made 23 threes. So that's the game right there.
Yeah.
That's the game. Right? They're getting run off of the 3-point line. And the Bucks is just shooting.
Yeah. No, like you
they
said,
just firing.
There's no way you could come back at a 3 with a 2. It's just not gonna
work. They firing. It was firing the whole time. I mean now
and you could tell the Bucks were trying to run them off the 3-point line. It was like send them straight to the paint.
Right.
Send them to the paint.
Right.
Send them to the paint. Close out, send them to the paint.
Exactly. They over close. Like they close hard. Right?
Right. That was also why Julius ended up getting that N1 because Giannis was just like, I'm not giving up a 3. He ran directly and over close. Right. He got right to the rim. Right.
They're like, we'll give up the middies. We'll give up 56 points in the paint. That's what they had. I mean, if you get that, you should be winning the game. But if you're not shooting no threes, it's tough.
Giving up 146 points.
It's nasty business. So now it brings the question, right? You heard what Kenny said on the I mean everybody's talking about it. On what do you call it? TNT Insider, whatever the case may be.
Inside the NBA.
Inside the NBA. About them not having the best player ever in any of these matchups in the top teams. What's your take on that?
I mean, he kind of hit it on the head. I mean, there was one that I didn't agree with. I didn't agree with the Orlando and Apollo. I think But and you could argue Julius is better too. But when you look at the contending teams in the East, he has a point, right? You look at the Milwaukee Bucks, who they just matched up with, right? Giannis is the best player, right? On both teams. Dame is the second best player.
True.
Then we have to go. Then with the third best players on the Knicks,
right?
You know, so I do agree with him with that point. Also, when you look at Boston, Jason Tatum's the best player. You go to Philly.
Embiid.
Right. So the Knicks need. They don't need. I don't think they're gonna need. The way the team is constructed right now, they're just missing one piece. I just think there's one more star, I would say, just to complement those two, Jalen and.
So you don't think that star is RJ?
Not as of yet.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing well, but he's still not. It's not his status yet. He's not.
I feel like
he hasn't reached there yet.
I feel like the Knicks as a whole aren't playing well, right? Like they have individuals that have good games, but as a team they're not playing that well. Quentin Grimes is complaining about not being PJ Tucker. He don't want to be PJ Tucker. He don't want to sit in the corner. Stand in the corner for 8 games and go 0 for 10. If he get you know what I mean? Like if he gets 10 shots, right? Like he don't want to be that. And that's understandable. We
what do you do? What do you do as Tibbs? What do you do? Because clearly the chemistry is not going to be there if he's not comfortable in that role, and he doesn't want Grimes is not willing to accept that role, right? He's going to be unhappy. which means that there's going to be chemistry flaws in the games because he's not going to be on because he's worried about his role and he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to stand there in a corner and have to just wait for whenever he receives the ball, whether it be for every 4 to 5 possessions, right? He doesn't even touch the rock, and then he's hearing it from all of the Knicks fans because he's gonna hear it if he's off.
I mean,
he's not hitting.
If you're Tom Thibodeau, you definitely got to run some plays for him, right? You definitely got to get that 2-man game. But I feel like the plays that the Knicks do run for him, it don't set him up good. I feel like they need to run some JJ Redick plays for him because that man, he takes tough threes.
Oh, right. So you're saying that he needs to be coming off screens?
Come off a screen, come off of something, not just catch and shoot. And Randall set terrible screens. Awful. It's the worst person on the team to set a screen for you. He don't even set a screen. He just like rubs sweat with the defender. That's all he does.
I just don't think Tibbs is gonna put that kind of focus on Quentin Grimes. I don't think.
I mean, last year he averaged 11 points. Right? So I mean, that's what 4 threes. If he's taking 6-7 threes, because he's usually a high volume 3-point shooter, right? So take those shots.
But it's different. It's different in the role that he's playing, and is then running those plays. Because now you run those plays are definitively for him. So now that takes away from the Brunson touches, right? Because you're running the actual play for him.
But that's fine though, because
it's different running a play for somebody on him just spotting up. You're spotting up. You're just the option when the defense collapses. Right. When the defense covers and helps,
right,
you are the option to just be open. Right. Now we running a set for you. Everybody's not in their place to be able to score. He is. Yeah,
but here's the thing, right? If he has the ball in his hand, he used to play point guard. He has the ball in his hands. He has to make the right decision to make the right read, right? So he got to turn into a playmaker. Playmaker for Mitch, playmaker for RJ on the opposite wing, playmaker for Jalen Brunson for him to catch it and go off the weak side. Like, he has to be a playmaker, right? He has to maybe take a couple dribbles and pull up or go all the way to the rim, or instead of going, like, he don't read. I mean, I think Henny said it here. Henny's in the chat. He said Grimes don't make shots. Grimes not even making shots. How he gonna make difficult ones? Like, he's not. When he get the ball, he's not doing nothing with the ball. He's not doing anything with the ball. When he gets his opportunities, he's not doing anything with it. Andre Ademi, he said, we all love JB, but Kenny is dead right. Dead accurate. I mean, we know that Kenny the Jet Smith don't even watch Knicks games. I don't even know. He don't even watch games. But no, they don't have a better player than Embiid. The best player for the top 3 teams. But I mean, who can they get to be better than them? Who can they get to be better than Giannis, Embiid, Dame, Tatum?
So that was going back to my point earlier. I don't think right now it's not a point of right. It's going to be hard to go get somebody that's better than them.
Yeah, who can you get? You can't get nobody. So they either have to just get better,
but you're going to need at least a 3-star tandem that can compensate for it, right? Because when you look at Brunson and you look at Julius, they're probably not even in the top 10 players in the NBA. If you did a list of the top 10 players in the NBA, your 2 best players are not even in the top 10.
That's true.
So you gotta have at least.
But they top 20.
No, I get it.
Oh gosh.
But everybody they're matching up with, right, in the East have a top 10 player.
Yeah, it's tough.
Jason Tatum, top 10. Giannis, top 10. Embiid, top 10. Like, and those two of those players are arguably top 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But all three of them are arguably top 5.
Yeah, it's tough.
So you gotta get a third player to try to compensate for, you know, the lack of stardom. I guess.
You need to certify a bucket.
Yeah, right. That's what they need.
Certified bucket. Oh, Knicks. A lot of people
So
felt.
I feel like, I'm my bad. I'm just saying. So with that being said, it's like the Knicks. It's hard to say they're contenders because it's like, where do you really? Even the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, but
right.
we better than the Cavs.
I know we worked the Cavs last year, but I'm just saying, even still, right? But that just puts the Knicks kind of like right in. It just makes them a tough, solid team.
Like they're in purgatory.
It doesn't make you say, yeah, this is our year. You know, like we're gonna be good, we're gonna be solid. But it doesn't make you say.
It's like they have a second round ceiling.
Henny said he'll take 3 top 30 players over 2 top 10 players. He said maybe Donovan.
3 top 10s, 3 top 20, 3 top 30s over 2 top 10s.
Top 10s.
I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that. But I just feel like at the same time too, right? At the same time too, the holes are coming from the shooting. The shooting is not there. So I don't want to give up on Grimes because it comes down to Grimes. To me, I don't want to give up on him. I want to give him some time, like we gave everybody else some time. But golly, bro.
I mean, if you're the Knicks, I think it makes sense to look at Donovan. It makes sense.
Look at Donovan and do what? He gonna play defense? If you get Donovan, you gotta get rid of RJ. You have to. Unless you see RJ is locking playing like guarding the wings. I feel like you need a bigger wing. I don't feel like you need Donovan. He's 6 feet. You're gonna have 2 smart guards and Julius Randle in your front court. They're gonna average 150 points allowed.
How much Cleveland
Points allowed?
Yeah, they're small.
I have no idea. But I know that Evan Mobley plays much better defense than Julius Randle.
Cleveland is at 111.
111, and where the Knicks is at? 107?
7.5. 107.
And they were 104 right before that game. All right. Let's move on. Who you got? The Pacers or the Bucks?
I'm gonna have to go with the Bucks. I'm gonna go with it's the 50 piece. I'm gonna go with Giannis and the Bucks. I mean, I think it's gonna be a very. I think whoever. I don't know if I could definitively. Let me say that.
Get it together, bro.
I say whoever strikes first.
You think whoever strikes first wins the game?
Because I feel like if the Pacers come out rolling,
yeah,
I feel like the Bucks won't be able to recover.
You always got Dame though.
Dude, yeah, no, I know, but it's also for them. It's also a gelling thing, right? They're still at a point where they're still trying to figure some things out, and I just feel like if the Pacers, the way the Pacers move, their pace and the way they put points up on the board quickly, I think they're one of the highest scoring teams in the NBA, if not the highest.
Yeah,
They I just don't see the Bucks recovering if Indy comes out on firing on all cylinders. So if the Bucks could tame their pace, I got the Bucks winning.
If the Bucks could contain their pace,
yeah.
I think they both gonna be running up and down. Either one of those teams play defense. It's gonna be a high scoring game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like neither one of those teams play defense. I could see Tyrese going off. I definitely see Dame going off. I see Giannis having a field day. I don't know who's gonna guard him. It's not gonna be Obi Toppin. It's not gonna be Naismith. It's not gonna be Miles Turner. I don't know who's gonna guard him. So
yeah,
that's easy.
It's gonna be a shootout.
It's definitely gonna be a shootout. But they shot so well. You think they got when I say they, I'm talking about the Bucks. The Bucks had such a great shooting night. You think they're gonna shoot 60% again from the field? No, I don't think so. They gotta regress to the mean.
I mean, you just said the Pacers, like you just said, the Pacers don't play defense.
They don't play defense.
They shot the Bucks shot 60% against a top defensive team in the NBA.
That's true. That's true.
So now we talking Indy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, plays no defense.
Mm-hmm.
This should honestly be a cakewalk for
cakewalk. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton is making a pitch for the best point guard in the NBA.
Mitch guarded Giannis. Turner might have to.
I mean, Mitch did guard Giannis for like 10 seconds and got put in the spin cycle. That did happen. He got put in the spin cycle and he was out of there. I was surprised Hartenstein. I didn't see a lot of Hartenstein on Giannis. I feel like Hartenstein played Giannis very well. I didn't see a lot of Hartenstein on Giannis yesterday. But the Pacers surprised me in their game versus Boston. I was extremely surprised at the fact that, they was able to, squeak that out. And I got the Pacers.
Pacers?
I got the Pacers.
I wouldn't be shocked. I think the Bucks are gonna win.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked with the Pacers.
Yeah, I got the Pacers. I
have the Bucks though.
You have the Bucks? The Bucks is so good.
I have the Bucks, but I would not be shocked. Like it wouldn't surprise me. It's just the way, like Henny said in the chat. He said Pacers can light it up. Like
That's true.
When they are rolling and they're just running and gunning.
That's true. Boston see that it was playoffs and folded in the fourth like always. That is still the Boston Celtics issue. Their late game execution is a problem. It's been a problem. It's been a problem with Ime Udoka. I actually watched a podcast recently with Jason Tatum on the Point Forward podcast with Andre Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala kind of said the same thing. He like, y'all can play that 5-out style, but in the fourth quarter, you don't need threes. You need a bucket. You know what I mean? And you need to get to your spots. So yeah. So and he just shoots. He shoots a lot of threes. He takes a lot of live dribble threes, a lot of pull-ups, a lot of side steps. And in the fourth quarter, you miss a couple of those that swings the momentum to the other team at all times. So I mean that's their issue. That's the Boston issue. Late game execution. It's always terrible. It's always sketchy.
Granted, they didn't have Porzingis, which I felt like probably would have been a big help because he's been playing really well.
Not having Porzingis is a part of it though, right? Because he's always struggled with injuries, right? Like how many games is he really gonna be there?
And you did say that was going to be the struggle with Boston.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's not about Porzingis as a player. It's
Right.
about Porzingis just being on the floor.
Right.
So that is it's gonna really hurt Boston down the stretch, especially in the playoffs if he's not available.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna hurt Boston a lot. You cannot depend on Al Horford in a whole entire playoff run.
They was trying to hunt Al Horford in that game against the Pacers. They was hunting him for sure. Cause they switch everything. They were just switching everything. Boston. They were trying to hunt him for sure. But all right, man.
Bucks.
You got Bucks.
I got Pacers.
I got Pacers. If the Pacers win, right? Or I feel like it's either whoever wins this game is gonna get the MVP out of this game. Cause I feel like whoever wins
MVP for the year?
No, of the tournament.
Oh.
Not a year.
So whoever wins this game wins the chip.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Not even for sure, but I think so. I think the Bucks. I think Bucks versus the Lakers would be a phenomenal.
Yeah. That would be.
Ratings will love it.
Getting a LeBron, Giannis in-season tournament
championship will be awesome.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Dame might win something. I'm just saying it's true. He might win something. He might win something. LeBron is known for getting to the chip, not always known for winning it. So he might get there. He might. I mean,
Say that one more time. Say that one more time for Red Hot Knicks talk.
I said LeBron is known for getting to the chip, but not known for always winning it. You know what I'm saying? This true. This true.
Dame finally gets a chip.
Man, we would love it. I would love it. I would love to see Dame get the chip. I will really love to see Dame turn up. It's been forever. All right. We got an interesting topic going next. Let's tap in. Oh, that's not the interesting topic. That ain't it either. Boom. Top 5 players so far this season. Just so I don't go first and then the chat kills me for my top 5, I'm gonna make you go first. I'll make you go first. You know what I mean? You set us off. So who's your top 5 so far in this season? It's a quarter season. Who's been your top 5 players so far? Starting at number 1.
Number 1?
No. Start at 5.
Oh, start at 5.
Start at 5.
So at number 5.
Uh-huh.
At number 5, I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Number 5? Yeah. Wow. You have 4 players that's been better than Shai this season so far.
No. Sorry.
See. I would just want to know. I'm not telling you to change your mind.
I wasn't prepared for the order.
Oh, he wasn't prepared for the order.
Yeah, wasn't prepared for the order. I was just giving the 5.
Luka's 5.
Luka's 5.
Okay.
Luka's 5. Then I have Embiid.
Okay.
Then I have Kevin Durant.
KD at 3? Okay.
Then I have Shai.
Shai at 2.
And then I have Joker at 1.
What y'all think about his list? I would love for y'all to tell us about in the comments what you think about Coach Chris' list. He has Luka number 5. Who's number 4? Embiid number 4.
Durant at 3.
KD number 3. Shai number 2. And Joker number 1. What do you guys think about that in the chat? I think that list is cool. I mean, I feel like Jokic being number one is a given. At this point, he's just like in a whole nother world from the other other players. This guy. So yeah, I feel like he's in a whole nother world. All right, so my top 5 is number 5 is Giannis. Disrespectful. Giannis, number 5. Actually, yeah, Giannis. I got Embiid, number 4. Number 3, I got Shea. Oh my gosh. No. Number 3, I got Luka. Damn, this is tough. Number 3, I got Luka. Number 2, I got Jason Tatum. And 1, I got Joker. So actually, I got Giannis, Shea 4. 3 is, who did I just say was 3? Who did I just say was 3? He said Fox. That's nasty.
No, you said Luka. You had Luka, I think.
Yeah, I had number 5 is Giannis, 4 is Shea, 3 is Luka, 2 is Jason Tatum, 1 is Joker.
How you disagree? He came in here talking about he disagreed. They almost got the same list as me.
When did he say he disagreed with you?
You didn't hear him come interrupt us and say he disagreed?
I muted him.
I heard him. He said he disagreed. He got the same list as me except for one person.
He got Fox instead of Embiid?
Embiid, yeah.
I don't know how you got. I don't know how.
Mind you, Embiid had 50 and 13 today.
Yeah, Embiid is wilding. Listen, the top 5 list is hard to put. It's hard to do it.
It is. It's hard.
It's super hard.
See, the reason why I have Kevin Durant, because Kevin Durant is what he's shooting. His splits are insane. He's shooting like 50, 50, 90.
Yeah, he's wild.
Almost 90. I think he's probably at like 87.
Yeah.
87 around there, 88 with the free throws, but shooting 50% from the field and 50% from 3 is outstanding.
It is.
And doing it at this point in his career is what makes it even more amazing.
It is.
But that's why I have KD up there. But it's crazy how I left Giannis off. It's so interchangeable. Like this.
It's so interchangeable.
It's tough. It is really tough.
A lot of people think that the NBA is trash, but when it's so difficult I feel like it used to be easy to pick a top 5.
Right. I feel like the only reason someone could put Giannis up there and like maybe take KD out is because of the winning.
Winning matters.
Winning matters.
Winning matters.
Winning matters. So, I think Shy is 2 in the West. I think Joker is probably 3.
Luka's up there. Luka had a triple double at halftime. 29, 10, and 10.
29, 10, and 10 at halftime.
That's nutty. That's crazy. That's crazy.
NBA top 5. That just showed. This is just a testament to how well these players are playing right now.
Yeah, it's the league. It's very beautiful to watch. I feel like the league is in a good place right now. It's a lot of good players outside right now. So it's not that many good. It's not that many bad teams. It's only a few bad teams. You got Detroit, it's terrible. The Wizards, it's terrible. Memphis, they just beat the Detroit Pistons tonight. The Jazz.
And he said De'Aaron Fox is averaging 30 a game.
Yeah, sounds great. He ain't Jason Tatum. He ain't Luka. He ain't Embiid. He ain't Giannis. He took a great leap. It makes me want to question who the best point guards in the league right now. I mean, the top three looks like Steph, Fox, and Tyrese Halliburton. And Shea Alexander is.
Yeah, exactly.
Those top four right there. Oh, Luka's a point guard. That's those top five. That's it right there. Like those 5 players right there are, on any given night, are the best point guards in the NBA. Nah, you whispering. You talking, but you not nothing coming out your mouth.
No, I was just saying wow. I was just saying like wow. I was just in awe. Like this, the point guards of the NBA right now it's really in a good place.
It's really insane. It's really insane.
Such tough matchups.
It's tough. Every night it's Trae Young is averaging a double-double. And I think he's terrible. Trae Young averaging 25 and 10 or something like that. 26 and 10.
We gotta do a point guard tier. 100%.
We definitely got to do a point guard tier, pull out a tier list and just start dragging the point guards. I wish I could just quickly do it right now, but I'm not that tech savvy. We need IT. IT, where are you? IT, we need you. We need you in the back. But yeah, man, that'd be dope. We can't forget about the Lakers. They play the Pelicans. They played the Suns, which that I know you want to talk. You want to talk about that last call that LeBron got. Let me see if I can pull it up.
But politics.
Politics?
They want to see.
Can't hear you.
They want to see LeBron win this in season tournament. So they gave LeBron a timeout while there was a loose ball. Right, Henny? Right, Henny? I know you saw the call. I would love to hear your input.
No, thank you. Good timeout.
But it was clear as day. Austin Reeves felt the pressure. Austin Reeves lost the ball. LeBron called timeout during the loose ball.
Mm-hmm.
I think Eubanks, however you say his name, saved the ball before it went out of bounds. It would have been Suns' possession off the steal. Suns would have probably been able to get a bucket, and the game could have ended a lot different. But that call, that was a huge call. That was a huge missed call by the refs. You should not be able to call. You cannot call a timeout while the ball is loose. That was just a huge mistake on the referee's part. But again, it's politics. They want to see LeBron in the first ever in-season tournament in Las Vegas.
Hold on, I'm playing it right now.
Better ratings.
Where is that? Here we go.
This is definitely going to be a very, very tough matchup. Zion versus LeBron. Oh yeah, we got the play up.
What's the play right here?
We got the play up. Kevin Durant.
I don't know if they can see it.
Under. It's the up and under.
My bad.
There you go. Austin Reeves loses the ball. Ball is loose. LeBron's calling timeout, and they give it to him. Ow, Sway. Ow, Sway.
Oh my gosh. Yo, LeBron really got the timeout. It's crazy. LeBron getting the timeout is crazy.
Loses the ball. The ball is loose right
there. Yeah, the ball's gone. The ball's gone.
The ball's gone.
Mhm.
Now they're calling a timeout. How? How?
Yo, can I do this?
Politics.
Okay, I can't do that.
Politics.
I can't do that either.
Yeah, but nothing we could do about it now.
Now we can do about it. I mean, the NBA put out a last 2-minute report saying that he should have never got that call. Blah 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 blah. Whatever.
It sucks. As a team that lost such a big game, it's like, what does that do for me?
It doesn't. It makes me want to talk about what happened with Chris Paul and Scott Foster. Like, how does the NBA police these referees? Like, how do they punish or admonish these referees? Like, what do they do? What is the criteria? What are the standards? Right? We know when a player is playing bad. We have stats to look at. Right? We can go to his numbers. We can go to the numbers, the analytics. We can go there. We can't do that for referees. We don't know how y'all measure them, and they should have scores. We should be able to see it, right? Especially with the new betting that's going on in sports. I mean, the referees obviously play a part into the game, even though they try not. Even though the commissioner or the NBA as an organization, they try not to make a big deal out of the referees, but it's a big deal. We know their names. Ed Malloy, number 10. I know his name. I know his number. Right? Like, I know this. I shouldn't know the referees, but we all know the referees. Right? We see them. We be like, all right, we know what kind of game it's gonna be. We know. When Chris Paul was in the finals and Scott Foster was refereeing his game, we all knew, like, oh, they about to lose. There's no way they win this game. It's no way they win this game. There's no way.
And us as fans shouldn't be able to see that.
We should not be able to see that.
We shouldn't go and watch a game knowing because somebody's refereeing the game that they're about to lose. They probably have no chance.
And because we do know, you can't stop us from knowing. So you might as well just be more transparent.
Yeah.
Just be more transparent. We already here. We already don't believe you. We don't believe you. When he calls a call, if Chris Paul's in the game and he calls a call for Chris Paul, oh, he trying to make up. He trying to make up for the BS he called before. If he misses a call, oh, look, he cheating. So it's a lose-lose situation for the integrity of the game. So either get him out of here or be more transparent. They already fired a referee earlier this season, Eric Williams, from because he was like an undercover Boston fan or something like that. You remember when Patrick Beverley was on the Lakers and Jason Tatum fouled LeBron on that last layup?
Oh yeah, and he went to him with the camera.
Yeah. So that referee, Eric Williams, got fired. He's gone. Right? Because he had a burner account and he was talking Boston and something with his wife in the burner account, whatever the case may be. But he's gone. And it's like these are the things that are obvious for us to see as fans. So if we see it, you might just be more transparent. Let's talk about it. Bring it up. Don't hide from it. Don't act like it don't exist. When they act like it don't exist is when, is when we keep talking about it. Because we're not crazy. But yeah. Zion versus LeBron, we finally getting it.
In a very competitive setting.
In a very competitive setting, and I also want to give credit to the NBA for this in-season tournament. It's been amazing. It's been fire. It's been fun. I'm love to watch it. I'm not thinking about football right now. I'm literally just watching these games. I'm excited for Tuesday and Friday. The court come on. The courts is there. It looks dope. I'm used to the funky looking courts now. It's cool. At first, it was like, what the hell is this? Now it's like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? They got to keep it going. I love it.
I like it too. I love how they built it into the NBA season.
Yeah.
Whoever makes it to the chip, they will play one extra game. Would not be allotted to their regular season record, but it's one extra game. One extra game for the fans. Another competitive setting for the fans.
I love the rest that they gave to the players.
Yeah.
They got a lot of rest this week.
Right? Yeah. Playoff atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
That Indy Arena was rocking.
Mm-hmm.
Rocking. In that Celtics game. But I can't go against LeBron. I think LeBron and the Lakers are going to win. This is against AD's former team, so I think he's.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I think he's gonna come out and try to make this a statement game, for himself. I think the Pelicans will make it competitive. Because this is also BI's old team.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but BI is so like even kill. You don't even know if he's having a great game, bad game, terrific game. He got 50, 60, 20, 1 point. You can't even tell. So I mean,
it all looks the same.
It all looks the same when he's doing it. But I don't see this will be a great win for New Orleans and their organization if they beat Anthony Davis. It don't even matter. Yeah. They beat Anthony Davis in this situation. It will be great. It'll be phenomenal for them. They'll be ecstatic in Vegas with the chip, with the players that we traded for you for. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
and I like the fact that this makes it an even atmosphere. For the team. I didn't even think about that. Everybody has the same, advantage. I mean, whoever more fans show up for, so be it. But it's on neutral ground. It's not in LA. It's not in New Orleans. So they're going to an arena where they're playing where neither one of the teams have the home court advantage.
Right.
So that makes it kind of like the bubble a little bit. Not like the bubble with bubble had no fans, but I'm just saying, like, it was never really any home court advantage.
Right.
So that's why I kind of compared it to that.
I think I love it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I feel like everybody's gonna be tuned in. It's gonna be this Saturday. I'm excited to see. Like I said, I have the winner of the Bucks and Pacers as the champions. The Lakers got to be too consistent, and they're not that consistent to win 2 straight games next. These next 2 straight games, I just feel like they're gonna falter. But LeBron is LeBron. It is early in the season, so
still got that extra step. It's early on. He ain't tired yet. He still got the 38-year-old legs. Soon to be 39.
Soon to be 39. I got a question though. What is this? What is winning the championship, this in-season championship, does for LeBron legacy? Because I know what losing does. He can't lose. Like, it's better for LeBron to lose against the Pelicans than to lose in the championship game. He can't lose. If he lose, they're gonna kill him. Oh, look, he got to another championship game. He got to and lost. He's 4-7.
Yeah, I feel like this is honestly a lose-lose for LeBron.
He gotta win.
I said winning is cool, but it's still, I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, it's still just a regular season. It's an in-season tournament. It's still early. Blah blah. The NBA Finals is.
If he wins.
If he wins,
yeah, they're gonna be discrediting the entire tournament, right?
And if he loses, he's gonna hear
that he's not the GOAT.
Yeah,
because MJ would have won.
They're making earlier championship games for LeBron, and
he still can't win.
They're making championship games earlier in the season, and he
still can't win.
When he has the energy.
AD only missed one game this season.
Yeah.
He missed one game. I mean, anything can happen. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. He's a bubble man. They call him half man, half street clothes. Not.
That's it.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right, Eyesonpodium podcast. That was episode 66. Appreciate you chatting in the chat. Who that? RRR Gaming 38 Oleg. Yeah, he's done. It's about to be over. You know what I mean? It's about to be over. I think we should recognize greatness though. He's 38, 39, averaging 27, 25. It's insane. That's a little bit insane. It's a little bit crazy. A little bit nutty. What's the bet, Henny, for president? The bet is AD. Me and Chris have a friendly bet that AD is going to play at least 70 games. I say he's going to play at least 70. Chris went under on that. So we got a little friendly bet. I think we're going to do what? We're going to do push-ups on camera? What are we doing?
Yeah,
push-ups on camera. All right. How much? What's your max for push-ups? 50?
Showing off for the camera.
50 push-ups? Okay. Look.
I ain't young no more. Let's cut that in half. 25.
25? He said 50. I'm here for the 50. I can do 50 push-ups straight.
50?
That's light.
50? Oh, I can be 50.
50's light. 50's light.
Camera.
Yeah, 50 on camera is light. I can do that. But I'm not worried about that because AD's going to play 70 games.
Okay. All we need is one little. AD is out for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
Might as well just do the push-ups. Might as well just start doing the push-ups.
Yeah, I would be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. I was hurt when he was out the game for the hip flexor or whatever that was. When he left the game early and didn't play the following game. I was like, oh my gosh. I was nervous.
Mike Cass said I maxed at 10. He frightened.
Nah, he probably maxed at 5, to be honest with you. He gonna be struggling. His whole arm's gonna be shaking. All right, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Rock out with your boys. Eyesonpodium podcast went live again. We gotta get the number up here so we can have people calling in, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Henny. Chris said he's fired. You don't remember? Anyway, before we go off, like I said before at the beginning of the show, we got the best intro, outro music on YouTube. If you think I'm lying, just, you know what I mean.
Here you go.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go charm my ring, give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pig, rolling with me, gon' be low key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open, hit the